Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be January 2026 wrap up, and I read some really good books. Most of my books were about 4 or 5 stars. I read six full novels and one manga. And minus the woman, everything was pretty much fantasy, romance, or just fantasy. Um, so what I started with, and the picture should be up here of the book, but I started with the Book of Azrael, and I really like this book. I felt like the chemistry was spot on there. Love that book. I will be continuing with that series. It's just I've been reading it through. I got it through the library, and I was like, I saw it at Barnes and Nobles, and I was like, isn't it this series? And then I mistaken it, but I ended up liking it, so I'll continue with that series. And then I read The Awakening as Told by the Boys, which is the 1.5 book for Zodiac Academy. It gave me a lot more respect for the story. But it was, I think I gave it about 3.54 stars. And then I read Anathema, really good book. If you are into like really dark fairy tale retellings, like dark romance, and that it was really good. It was really slow. I think I only gave it 4 stars because of it being really slow. And then I read, of course, it's on the bottom, guys. And then I read The Woman by Christina Hanna. I gave this 2 stars. And the reason why it even got 2 stars and not one, because I did like the concept that she was going for. This is about a nurse during Vietnam and what she goes through after she gets home and things that happen in Vietnam. If you know anything about this war and have any knowledge about kind of what it was like for these soldiers to come back, this is not really going to add anything for you. So I haven't liked Christina Hanna since Nightingale, and that doesn't seem like it's going to change. So I'll probably just cut my losses and move on. And then I read Direbound by Sable Sorsen. Love this book. This is what I really wanted Fourth Wing to be. This is Fourth Wing, but with dire wolves, pretty much. But I like the character dynamic a lot better in this. And I liked that it was dark. It felt gritty. Like, it felt like, okay, if you cannot bond to these dire wolves, they will kill you. And that to me is what I should have felt during Fourth Wing. But I did not feel that during Fourth Wing. So 5 stars, really like this book. And then so kind of around the same time. But I finished, and then I read oh my goodness, I did not read Malice. I read Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. They're right next to each other. This, like, you can tell this man just loves his Norse mythology. Like, he did deep research. He does reenact and stuff. He does, because the fighting in this written really well. The talk of the creature that's on the cover, I think he called it a Leviathan. Really well done. The family dynamic in this, really well done. And my hair is just something today. I am so sorry, guys. And it was good, and I really did enjoy it. I will probably be getting the sequels hopefully from the library. And then I read volume 11 of Persona 5. Give me 1 second. I read, and these are just okay. I mostly buy them for collectors reasons. If you don't know what Persona 5 is about, it's a video game. And it's about these teenagers. They're called the Phantom Thieves. And they're going towards corrupted people and changing their hearts. It's very much like if you like stories on like, are we good? Are we bad? What is that definition? I would suggest Persona, and I would either play the game or watch somebody play it because it's manga didn't do well. And then I am actually pretty quickly getting through A Storm of Swords by George R. R. Martin. This is a 5-star. Yes, I'm in a wrap up here with I'm on page 629. I am hoping to get done with this by the end of January. But I was like, I need to film this now. This has to go out on Sunday. So just know, if you're still seeing this book in February, I didn't totally finish it in January. But if you don't know what Game of Thrones is about, seven families, one Iron Throne, bunch of drama is pretty much what it's about. And I haven't decided how I'm gonna do one big huge book to TV show review. And then I also want to do a series on kind of how I would have led myself to the ending and stuff like that. But you can see, like, I have so much tabs. Like, I've tabbed this thing up, like, ridiculously, and I'm not even done with it yet. So there is big plans. And I will probably do some character analysis too on some of these characters. So be aware of that. I'm hoping for it not to take over my channel because I want to keep it pretty, like, I read a whole bunch of other stuff. So I don't want this to be a Game of Thrones channel. Like, I don't want this to be a Red Rising channel. Even though I want to do videos on both of these, I don't want them to take over my channel. But yeah, that is it for January. I had a really good reading time right now. If I was to look at, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 5 stars, 5 5 stars, 1, 2, 2 4, and 1 2. Yeah, it's probably a pretty good good reading month overall. And then I will somewhere down the line I will start putting stats. Maybe towards the end of this video I will have like a table of stats up here. Yeah, but just let me know if you like this style. I know it's very rushed, but some books it's like I just have like 2 sentences to say. Or I just, with The Woman, I feel like I've reviewed a whole bunch of historical fiction and it's the same issues that I've had with previous historical fiction. If you want extended reviews of things, let me know. But otherwise, yeah, that's going to be the review that you're going to get. And I also do review these in my shorts, but this is just like an overall, like, this is what I read during the month. So yeah, let me know if you want me to change anything, and I'm really flexible. But like and subscribe. I am here Thursdays and Sundays, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.